Okay. Okay.
Also, I think I have the privilege of sharing. Yeah, I do have. I forgot how to use Zoom, I think. How do I adjust this view to go in horizontal line?
I don't know.
Ah, I got it. It came by itself. I just said horizontal and it became horizontal.
Okay. Looks better now.
Can you see the file well?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start. Om ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयम् नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् मङ्गलाचरणम् अखण्डानन्दसम्बोधः वन्दनाद्यस्य जायते गोविन्दं तमहं वन्दे चिदानन्दतनुं गुरुम् अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम् आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये यदा लम्बोदरं हन्ति सतां प्रत्यूहसम्भवम् तदा लम्बे दयालम्बं लम्बोदरपदाम्बुजम् अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दम् अतीतद्वैतलक्षणम् आत्मारामहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं शिवविग्रहम् श्रीगुरुं शिवविग्रहम्. So I have to do from 367. So 366 was sorry, I forgot to put it down here. 366 about the mind, about how mind becomes serene, peaceful. The mind becomes peaceful, whose mind does not take support in another's wealth, hatred for another, criticism of others or another's woman. It reminds me of, I am taking Shivaji's one class, first chapter Gita. In that, I think, I don't remember the exact number of the verse. Atatainaha word comes. So the meaning of Atatainaha, actually
Yeah.
all these are in that.
Yeah.
Hey, this one, another's woman desiring others well, saying such people should be shot at first sight. Okay. So after that, it continues how to maintain the mind's serenity. Atmavat sarvabhuteshu yaksamattvena pashyati sukham dukkham vivekena tasya chittam prasidati. Simple only. Anvaya yaha sarvabhuteshu atmavat samatvena sukham dukkham vivekena pashyati tasya chittam prasidati. So meaning could be that person whose vision, guided by discrimination, sees pleasure and pain equally in all beings, just as sees in oneself. His mind is serene and tranquil. That is, if my sorrow is not different from the other sorrow. The same, I treat others like how they said, treat others like how you would like to be treated. Such a person's mind would be peaceful. Right?
Good.
Yeah. So take a. Um, oh, I lost it. Okay. I don't have the Sanskritam Tika, it went off somewhere. So I'll read it. Please stop me if I'm making any, if I missed out on something.
Okay.
सर्वभूतेषु सुखं दुःखम् आत्मवत् तथा स्वस्य सुखं दुःखं तथा सॉरी यः सर्वभूतेषु सुखं दुःखम् आत्मवत् तथा स्वस्य सुखं दुःखं तथा समत्वेन समभावेन विवेकेन पश्यति तस्य चित्तं प्रसीदति. So Sarvabhuteshu, one who sees sorrow and happiness equally in one's self, his mind becomes serene. One who sees, as in one who sees all jivas, sorry about that, all jivas, sorrow and happiness equally in oneself, his mind becomes serene.
As,
Tadha,
instead of using oneself, how does
uh,
equally as his own?
is correct. Equally as correct. As his own is a better language. As his own, his mind becomes serene. Tatha yatha swasya sukhamishtam dukkham anishtam. Tatheva sarvabhutanam api idi jnatva vangmanah karmabhihi anyesham क्वचित् कदाचित् कथञ्चित् अपि vikshepam na karoti iti arthaha. Knowing that just like for oneself joy is desired, sorrow is not desired, just like one's own likes and dislikes, so is the case for others. One will never, one who knows this, oh, Natva, sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking. One who knows it, or knowing this, one will never, ever, anytime, anyway, cause agitation for others too. Knowing that, just like for others, Sarva Bhutanam Abhi, Sukham and Dukkham. Sukham is Ishtam, Dukkham is Anishtam for everybody. Knowing that, Jnatva, by word, action, or one will never cause sorrow to others. That also I miss. I'm so sorry.
Good.
So is the case for others. Knowing this, one never ever, anytime, anyway, cause agitation by word or action for others too.
Good.
Word, mind, or action.
Huh?
Word, mind, or action. Vang, mana, karma.
Word, mind or action. One mind or action for others too. I was too relaxed today thinking that I am all done. That's why I missed. Okay. So, a lot of quotes. Yasmanod vijate logo loganod vijate chayaha iti. He by whom the world is not agitated and who cannot be agitated by the world and who is freed from joy, anger, fear, and anxiety, he is dear to me. Bhagavad Gita.
Which chapter is that? Is it the 12th chapter?
It is 12th, I think. One second.
Yeah, 15th verse.
12.5.
12.15.
He whom the world is not agitated and who cannot be agitated by the world, he is free from joy, anger, fear, and anxiety. So, both the ways it goes. Matruvat paradareshu paradravyeshu loshtavat atmavat sarvabhuteshu yaha pashyati sapanditaha. Iti. One who sees, I don't know what happened. I had written down the references. That is why. Okay. The references I had written down separately below. I have just written the meaning here. I'll come to that. So the next quote is Paramartha Drishtya. No. Matruvat Paradareshu, etc. One who sees other women as one's own mother, others' wealth as a clod of earth, and all beings as oneself, such a person is truly wise. So that is from Manusmriti. One who sees other women as one's mother, others' wealth as cloud of earth, and all beings as oneself, such a person is truly a wise person. So that was from Manusmriti. And then one more quote is there. Paramatma drishtya tu yada aham sarva upadhi shunyaha sukha dukkhadi dandva sambandha rahitaha tatha अन्ये सर्वेपि सर्व संबंध रहिताः. So,
that's not a quote.
Something wrong with me.
No, that is not a quote.
That is not a quote. I'm sorry. It's not a quote. Yeah. So iticha also.
Swamiji's comment.
Yeah. Also, from the paramarthic point of view, paramartha drishtya tu, just as I am free from limiting adjuncts and free from opposites of joy and sorrow, aham sarva upadhi shunyaha, I am free from limiting adjuncts, and sukha dukkhadi dvanda avasa. Dvanda, is there a mistake there? Dvandvadi. What is here in PDF? Sukha dukkhadi dvanda.
Dvanda sambandha.
Dvanda sambandha.
Rahitaha.
Dvanda sambandha. So why is not there? It was my PDF copy paste problem. Dvanda sambandha rahitaha. So, at the ultimate, from the ultimate standpoint of view, it is I am free from limiting adjuncts, free from opposites of joy and sorrow, etc. From ultimate point of view. So do all others free from all relationship. Sambandhata anye sarvepi. Others also, all are sarva sambandha rahitaha. So that Swamiji is saying, from ultimate point of view, he is telling us that for a Mahatma, for him, internally, it is like that. Tatha anyatvamapi मिथ्याभूतलक्षणं वाचारम्भणं मात्रं वाचारम्भणमात्रम् anyattvamapi. So also otherness is mithyabhuta It is only apparent reality, merely vacharambhana matram, merely just a verbal construction, name and form. So for others, anyatvamapi, otherness feeling also for us, for the otherness feeling also we have to know is only a mithya expression. Yatha mama aham bhavo mithya, yatha, just like maham aham bhavo, my aham bhava is mithya, tatha sarvasyeti vivekena yah pashyati. As my notion of I is mithya, so is that of all others. One who sees this with viveka buddhi, his mind is serene.
That one, so also is otherness is apparent, that notion of I is mithya.
One second.
Okay.
Please give me 1 second. Yeah, I am there now. Can you please repeat?
No, the last sentence, that as my notion of I is mithya, so is that of all others. So here it is saying that I is the ego, or what?
No, my I-ness, ego is mithya. We have to understand that what I am thinking as I is mithya. That's ego. I am sure it refers to ego. My feeling of my ego is mithya. Ego itself is mithya. Has no reality in it.
Same way, the whole world is mithya.
Just as the whole world is mithya, I-ness is also mithya. That is why Ramana Maharshi also says, no, you inquire who you are. That I who is feeling, who is worrying, who is upset disappears. You know Gurudev's example, no?
Say it again.
You know Gurudev's example?
No,
I don't remember. Story.
no.
Oh, Mani Mama, no? The wedding, can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a wedding going on, typical Indian wedding. So we have groom's party, bridegroom's party. In all, okay, I think Gita remembers. In all the weddings, there will be one uncle, somebody who will appear to be very authoritative, who knows everybody.
Yeah. Okay, I got that story. Yeah.
So when the groom and bridegroom, they talk to each other and wonder who is that person. Then this guy will come to know, oh, both the groom and bridegroom people, they are talking and they are wondering who I am. And he will have a nice meal, by that he will disappear.
Yeah, I remember.
So our ego is like that. We inquire, he escapes. Finally, I have the PDF also here. Now I am a little confident. So then there is one more quote. Atma upamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yaha Arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha. So I don't have to say, it is from Bhagavad Gita. He who, through likeness of self, O Arjuna, sees equality everywhere, be it pleasure or pain, is regarded as the highest yogi. So one who is completely sees only samattam samadarshanaha, he is regarded as the highest yogi. So I think the way I understand is that he is definitely talking about how to develop samatva buddhi, and how that development of samatva buddhi will slowly raise us to the highest level of what Bhagavan is saying in the 6th chapter.
Sounds good. Very nice.
Sorry about my misgivings here and there. I was today a little overconfident because I thought you people won't come. But I'm very happy you came. It's different. So I'll go to the next sloka. E68. Atyandam, that serenity topic is still going, tranquility topic. Atyandam Shraddhaya Bhaktya Gurum Ishwaramatmani Yo Bhajatyanisham Kshantaha Tasya Chittam Prasidati. Again, simple words only. Anvaya Yaha Pashyati Anisham Atmani Gurumishwaram Atyandam Swaddhaya Bhaktya Shantaha Tasya Chittam Prasidati. His mind becomes serene. Whose mind? He who constantly worships Anisham Bhajati, the Guru or Lord, Gurumishwaram, within his mind, Atmani, with supreme faith and devotion, Atyandam Shraddhaya Bhaktya, and who has a forgiving mind. Sorry about the grammar.
There, Guru Mishwaram, instead of R, Guru and Lord, right?
Gurum Ishwaram, and I think maybe better, I agree with you. Gurum Ishwaram. Guru, not our Lord. Our Lord is wrong. Grammatically, even otherwise wrong. Sorry. Guru and Lord within his mind. And who has a forgiving mind, he becomes serene-minded. Anisham means constantly, without any interruption. Shantaha means tolerant. So, who is a mumukshu? For him, his mind becomes serene. Tika is also very small. Yaha Shantaha means Sahishnuhu, Titikshuhu, Nirmanyuhu. Nirmanyuhu means completely free from anger. Manyuhu is that word comes into Drap. Manyuhu, Nirmanyuhu, completely free from anger or mental agitation. Yaha Shantaha Sahishnuhu, Titikshuhu, Nirmanyuhu, Atmani, in such mind, Swasmin, in his own mind, Atyandam means Adhigam Shraddhaya, with devotion. I didn't write the meaning there because it is just like the sloka. Shraddhaya, Bhaktya, with faith and devotion. Guravishara Buddhya. There I had a doubt, so I wrote down. Guravishara Buddhya means Gurau Ishara Buddhya, having Ishara Buddhi in Guru. Do you agree with that samasa? Is it samasa or compound sandhi? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sandhi only, no?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Gurau Ishara Buddhya, Guru Ishara, Guru Ishwaram, Guru and Ishwara, Sarvasya Hridaye Sthiram Ishwaram, Sarvasya Hridaye Sthiram Ishwaram, Guru Ishwaram, Sarvasya all the time, Hridaye Sthiram Ishwaram, that bhakti all the time in the mind, Anisham Nirandaram Bhajati, Tasya Chittam, such a person's mind is Prasedatiti, would become serene. That is what is said here. So there is one quote there, I think. Yeah. Yasya deve para bhaktiryatha deve tadha gurau. Tasya te karyaha hyaryavaha prakashante mahatmanaha. All of you might know. This is from Sveteswadara Upanishad, very popular one about Guru. यस्य देवे परा भक्तिः यथा देवे तथा गुरौ तस्यैते कथिता ह्यर्थाः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः. The one who
Go ahead.
the one whose devotion to God is supreme and who treats Guru with the same devotion as Bhagavan, the truths that have been taught become revealed to the great souled person. So, like how they say, the knowledge will bless you only if you have blessings from your Guru and Bhagavan. I don't know whether I have told you, I started teaching Bhagavatam. So, in that, Naradaji tells Vedavyasa the same thing about how a person who has no bhakti, how he would be. That he might have accurate knowledge about the Sanskritam grammar, the meaning, etc., of all that is given in the Upanishad, in Brahma Sutra, and all that he might know, all those things. But if he does not have bhakti, his mind will be dissatisfied, right? Something like how he told in Chandogya Upanishad. This reminds me of that. Just started, it is in the beginning. More on mental tranquility. That will be 369. Am I okay? It looks that I am going very fast.
Because you're so well prepared.
Okay. Appa, I know how. There are so many mistakes I make. Sishtanamisharchanam sevam tirthatanam swasramadharmanishtham yamanushaktim niyamanuvrittim chitta prasadaya vadanti tajñāha. So the first line is Sishtan Annam Isharchanam Arya Sevam. Shishtannam Isharchanam Arya Sevam. Sishtan Annam Isha Archanam Arya Sevam. Like that. So the Anvaya is the last word. Tad Yajnaha. Tad Yajnaha. Tatnyaha means Tatnyaha, the knower of that. Vadanti, the knowers, they say, Vadanti. Yet Shishtanam, Isharchanam, Arya Sevam, Tirthatanam, Swa Asrama Dharma Nishtham, Yamanushaktim, Niyamanuvrittim, Sarvam, Chitta Prasadaya. So, one more guidance for us, how to develop tranquility. So, Arya Sevam means worship of noble people. Yama and Niyama, you all know, but I still, for my own reference, if it's directly as Shankaracharya, he would say, Yama is removal of Rajas and Tamas, Niyama is cultivation of Sattva. But I know we have studied that, I have written down somewhere. Yeah, I have written down, I'll come to that. This is for my reference. Swa Asrama Nishtham, remaining steadfast in duties of one's own stage of life. Asrama Nishtham, whatever stage of life we are in. Yama Anushaktim, and Yamanushaktim means Yamanushtidam. Yama Anushaktim, being attached to Yama, following the moral disciplines. Yama, I am calling it as moral discipline, just like that for shortage. Niyama Anuvrittim, ethical observance. So, all Yama, Niyama, observing that. Sarvam Chitta Prasadaya, for the sake of serenity of mind. So, Ah. Yeah. So this is Tika actually. Yajna tat. Yaha tat. Brahma ananta sat tatnyaha. So tatnya tat means that who knows Brahman as infinite reality. That is tatnyaha. Prasanditaha. Prasanditaha means such knowers are approved to be. Prasanditaha, they are approved, they are esteemed, they are recognized. Prasanditaha, Brahma Jnaninaha ityarthaha. Those who know that truth, that Brahman, which is infinite and real, are known as Brahma Jnanis, Brahma Jnaha. And then he continues about the different things that this sloka tells. Shishtanyam, Shishta Yajna Parishishtamannam. Shishtanyam means Shishtam Yajna Parishishtamannam Prasadam. Consuming the Yajna Prasadam. That what I understand is that for all of us, we are not going for yajnas every day, or we are not living in temples or in ashrams, and therefore, yajna prasada means like how Bhagavad Gita says in 3rd chapter, serving others like yourself. Or there is one sloga which says, "No one who cooks only for himself and eats is something. His life is vain," or something like that. So somebody who has got yajna spirit, that's what I understand as. Any other thought?
No.
Sishtannam. Isha Archanam Ishasya Bhagavad Archana Pujanam. Isha Archana means worship of Ishvara. Who does that? Then Arya Sevam, Arya Seva means Aryasya Samskritasya Seva. For purification through service to noble persons. Tirthadanam, Tirthasya Atanam, traveling to holy places, Yatra, traveling to, Atanam means traveling, Tirthasya Atanam, Tirtha places to holy places, traveling to holy places. Then, Swa Asrama Dharmanishtham, Susya Varnasrama Dharmaha, our own Varnasrama Dharma, Swasrama Dharma. Tasmin, in that, Nitaram, being steadfast, Siddhistam, remaining steadfast in that, is called Asrama Dharma Palanam. Iti. Steadfast in one's own Asrama Dharma. Then, Yamanu Shakti, Yameshu, Yama, that Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Apagriha. Yama Sakteshu Panchage. He specifically said Panchage. Then only I woke up. That's why immediately I went to what are those 5. So Yameshu Ukta, as is already told, Panchage. Before this somewhere we had learned this. Anushakti, being very well established, Asakti, attached to that. That is called Yamanushakti. So they are Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya. These all 5 Panchake, that being established in that. Yamana Shakti Vrittim, Niyame Shukta Panchage, Anuvrittistam, Niyamanam Palanam. So adherence and commitment to the 5 yamas that were taught before, like in reference, Chitta Prasadaya Vandaditi. They lead to serenity of Vandati. It is said that they lead to serenity of mind. So, Niyame Shukta Panchage Anuvrittistam. Anuvrittistam, following that, adherence to that. Niyame, all these Niyama rules. being attached to that, leads to serenity of mind.
Good.
That okay?
Good.
Okay. I was reading somewhere else. There he was saying, as per Shankaracharya, when he says, wherever he says yama, niyama, he would say yama means removal of rajas and tamas. Niyama means cultivation of sattva. But of course, when you look at all this Panja, Ahimsa, Satya, Staya, Brahmacharya, Patriha, when you follow, mind becomes sattva. All rajas is removed. So it seems Shankaracharya bundles this like this as removal of rajas, tamas and cultivation of sattva. We'll go to the next one.
Good.
Sattva vriddhi hetuhu. What are the causes? In other words, how do we inculcate more sattva buddhi? Sattva vriddhi hetuhu.
The causes for sattva
Sattva buddhi.
sattva to increase.
Yeah. Vriddhi, progress, increase. Sattva vriddhi hetuhu. I don't know how to chant this. Katvam alavanatयुष्णतीक्ष्णरूक्षविदाहिनां पूतिपर्युषितादीनां त्यागसत्त्वाय कल्पते. Katwambala lavana. So the first line would be Katu, Amla, Lavana, Atyushna, Lavana, Atyushna, Tishna, Ruksha, Vidahinam. Katu, Amala, Lavana, Atyushna, Tishna, Ruksha, Vidahinam. Pudi Paryushita Adinam. Pudi Paryushita Adinam Tyagaha. Sattvaya Kalpate. You would already understood now. Katu means pungent and bitter. Amla, sour. Lavana, salty. Atyushna, excessively hot. Tikshna, piercing, sharp taste. Ruksha, dry, devoid of moistness. Vidahinam, that which causes burning sensation in the body. Pudi, putrid. I understand putrid means old. That kind of become stale or foul smelling. Then Paryushita. Paryushita is stale, which is kept overnight or old. These are the word meanings of this. Once you know the word meaning, it becomes very simple. So, all this tyagaha, when you do that, renounce all that, sattvaya kalpate. So, renunciation of foods that are pungent, sour, salty, excessively hot, sharp, dry, and those that are putrid, stale, and similar is conducive to increase of sattva. Sattvaya kalpade, they help in sattva. So in case we have hot food, it is okay. Just put lot of ghee and make it not so hot. And I'm just telling to myself, because I love that avaka pickle with ghee and hot rice.
Yeah. See, the word, from what I understand, the word excessively is supposed to be used for all of them. Excessively sour, excessively salty, excessively hot, excessively sharp, excessively dry, like that.
My mind worked like that. That's why I wrote like that. My mind went because I like hot stuff. I absolutely agree with you. It should be, which is excessively pungent, all that, dry, as well as those that are, yeah. Okay. All right. So, got the tika. Not very difficult, though it appears to be big. So, Katvam Malalavana Tishna Tikshna Ruksha Vidahina.
Good.
When I was preparing for this, it was kind of, I got a kick out of that. So I kept reading that. I'm alone here now. So I can shout and scream and do anything. Nobody to question. Come and ask what happened. Is she crazy? I can be myself. So I like that phrase.
Yeah.
So, so the food that was, that is excessively pungent, sour, salt, salty, etc. Sharp, dry. Dry means, there are people who eat dry rice, dry, owl, like that. Dry seeds, it seems it's all tamasic. Hot, sharp, dry, and burning in nature. Burning in nature means, like, I understand as excess masala, like some North Indian dishes, no? And also, what is that sauce called, which is yellow in color?
What is that?
Mustard sauce.
Oh. Chinese mustard or Japanese mustard.
Oh, anyway, all these things. Adi Shabdaha, Khadvadibi, Sarvatra Sambandhyate. All this, okay. Ati Shabdaha, he's talking about, see, there is this Ati word here, no? Ati prefix. Ati Kadu, really, like that. Ati Kadu, Ati, like that, Nimbadi. That Ati, he's saying, Atyamlaha Jambiram, like that. Ati Shabdaha, Khatvadivi, Sarvatra Sambandhide. Ati prefix is attributed to excessiveness. Ati excessive. Oh, no. Excessiveness, that is why you also said it is applying to all other words. That's what it means here. Like
Correct.
exactly what Raghuji said. Correct?
Correct.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see that at all. Ati Kadurati. Ati Katuraha.
Ati
Ati Katuhu.
Ati katuho, ati uh,
I didn't. I seem to
ati
have missed it.
ati tikta.
Tikta means what?
Same meaning.
Oh, actually, I did miss out on that. Ati Katu, Ati Tiksaha, Nimbadi, neem and similar substance which are excessively pungent and bitter. Atyamala Jambiram. Oh, he is giving some examples. Swamiji
Right.
is giving. It is not in the sloka. Atyamlaha jam. Thank God. It is Jambira. It is my typo. Amlaha. Lime is excessively. Jambiram means sour. That's a typo here. That is on the rep, it's not there. Atyamlaha Jambiram. Lime that is excessively sour. Atilavanaha, Atyushnaha, Atitiksnaha, Marichadi Bhavati. Maricha means black pepper. So black pepper and similar spices are excessively salty, excessively hot and sharp, etc. Ruksho Nisneha Priyangwadi. Priyangwadi, Priyangu. Priyangu means grains and seeds. Priyangwadi, Priyangu, etc. Ruksho Nisneha. Sneha means Nisneha. Sneha means some moisture. Humidity should be there in what we eat. They are all very dry. Nisneha, devoid of any wetness. Ruksha, sharp. So Ruksha Nisneha Priyangwadi, these dry seeds, etc., grains, etc., which are very dry. Then Vidahi Sarpadihi. I forgot to write down here. Sarshappa Adihi. The Sarshappa refers to mustard. I forgot to write the meaning. So, Vidahi, they have that burning sensation. So, mustard seeds, etc., give burning sensation. Items are burning in their effect. That's what it means. When those things are dukkha, shoga, amaya pradaha, they all create sorrow, mental distress, and sickness in the body. Amaya pradaha, they all create sickness. Dukkha, shoga, amaya pradaha, because of the problems of that is given with respect to each of them, they all give problems. Because of that, Tesham Tyagaha, renounce all of them, that Swamiji himself is advising us. Then, likewise, Puri Paryushitadinam. So, Puti, as is told elsewhere, so Puti means putrid, foul smelling, Paryushita, old, kept overnight. All those type of food, old and kept overnight. Adinam, Pudi, Durgandhi, it smells bad. Paryushita, Puradanam, the old food. I think it is Pakwa. Yeah, Pakwa. Pakwa means ripe, overripe fruit. Pakwam, Sandratyanda Ritam. That means kind of when a fruit becomes bad, some kind of water is generated inside, no? So that has become softened due to overripe. Sandratyandaritam, andaritam. Inside it becomes soft. Sandrananda, like it is there in somewhere in Narayaniam. So wetness, it is kind of soft due to overripeness. Pakkam Sandratyandaritam, inside wetness, being soft. Also, Pudi Paryushitam Adi Padena. So, similarly, Pudi Paryushitam, we saw that is kept overnight. Old food, cooked food, Adi Padena. Uchishta Bhojanam, all these things. Uchishta Bhojanam. Sheshamcha. Uchishta Bhojanam means Shesham, leftover food. Amedhyam Ayajna. Amedhyam Ayajna system, that which cannot be offered, which are not fit for offering, you should not also eat. I suppose that's what it means. So the remnants that are not fit for ritual offerings and other such items, system ityadina tyagaha, renounce all. Is my understanding correct? Any other thought?
Give up Rajasic and Tamasic food. That's it.
Come again.
Give up Rajasic and Tamasic food according to Bhagavad Gita. That's it.
Yeah.
This is very unique vocabulary. I've never come across some of these words. I'm glad you got this one, not me.
No, it was easy for me to get the meaning. They were not very unusual. I could get them. Yeah. Sometimes some words I cannot get at all. I end up spending a lot of time. This time it was. That's why I was overconfident today. Mariji, black pepper.
So now you get to increase your vocabulary that way.
I know. I wish I could remember.
Now
At
you
least
can
some words we'll remember, even though not all words, no?
you can start using those words in your when you are cooking so that you can confuse your husband.
Very good idea. Thank you. That I will take up.
You can ask your husband, "Do you want a puthi food today?"
Anyway, he's used to that only at home. So poor thing. Particularly me now. He left on Monday. Okay. That Monday afternoon, I cooked some millet rice, this much I cooked. And I had lots of vegetables. All those vegetables I made avial, 1 pot of avial. I'm still living on that.
Good, very good. Paryushitam.
But it is not smelling bad. It still smells
No, it's
very
not
nice.
puthi, but it's paryushitam.
Paryushitam. Paryushitam. Paryushitam. Okay. Further, more cultivating sattva. I think it's the last one I have done.
Good, very nice.
Okay. Easy ones. 71. श्रुत्या सत्त्वपुराणानां सेवया सत्त्ववस्तुनः अनुवृत्त्या च साधूनां सत्त्ववृद्धिप्रजायते. No complex words. So, Srutya Sattvapurananam, Srutya Sattvapurananam, Sevaya Sattvavastunaha, Anuvritya cha sadhunam, Sattvavrittihi prajayate. So, Sattvavrittihi prajayate. Sattvavritti means thought modification. That means our mind gets grows, prajayate, grows. Sattvritti, our sattvic disposition grows with that. Like what? Shrutya Sattvapuranana. By listening to Puranic teachings that promote Sattva. Sevaya Sattvavastunaha. By sattvic seva, by doing sattvic services. Anuvritya cha sadhuna, by following noble people, etc. Sattvic disposition grows. Take up. Sattva Puranana, meaning Sattva Purana Pradhanana Puranana. Maybe.
You want to advance the screen?
Huh?
You want to advance the screen further up? We can't read the commentary.
Oh.
It
You
is
must be
fine.
reading from your printed book sheet.
No. It is fine. We
Oh,
can
I'm
see.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my own thing. Okay. I'm sorry.
I know you treat others also like yourself. But there are some exceptions to the rule. Okay. Sattva Purananam, Sattva Guna Pradhananam Purananam. I don't know, there are Puranas which are not sattvic.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. The
I
Jyoti,
don't
you know?
Nope, I'm not aware of that.
Okay.
Or maybe Purana here means old books, old stories, etc. They are bad stories also. Novels are there, no? Maybe.
Does the Swamiji say anything in the commentary?
I don't remember to have seen.
Okay.
We'll see. Sattva Purananam, Sattva Guna Pradhananam Purananam, Srutya, listening to that, Sravanena, again there is a typo there, sorry, Sravanena, Sat also by listening to, by Shravanam, Sattva Vastinaha, Sattvic Vastinaha Sevaya, by doing Sattvic Seva, not that social work pleasing people, sevaya. Also, sadhunam anuvritya, by following, by satsang, I suppose, by following and serving holy persons. Sevaya sattva vrittihi prajayate. The sattvic thoughts will increase. Sattvic state of the mind would progress. Sattvic disposition of the mind would arise, would increase, progress.
The
Then,
word sevaya for sattvika vastunaha, is it still called worship, or do you call it consuming?
oh, it can be in consuming also, no?
Right. You can't worship the vastus.
I thought by doing sattvic work, sattvic, by association with sattvic objects, sattvic situations and all that.
Okay, already.
But can you say in the previous one, it was all the Rajasic and Tamasic food, so don't consume it. Here you
Right.
can say consume the Sattvic, Sattva.
I think so. I agree with you. It didn't strike me.
Here, in my own mind, whenever I say consuming objects, I don't consider this as food. Anything that consumed through five senses, that is considered as consumption.
Yeah, that's true in Vedanta. In the Vedantic parlance, that is how generally we understand. We are supposed to understand. But I think this also makes sense to take it like that. World of objects. Enjoying the world of objects. Like that, right?
Yeah.
Vishayas. And by following and serving holy persons, the sattvic disposition of the mind arises. It is said, Uktam hi, that is from some, I took it from internet. Tattva Sangraha, 3854th verse. Purana Manavo Dharmaha Sango Veda Chitkitsidam Ajna Siddhani Chatwari Na Handavyani Hetubihi. Purana is the dharma of humans, fully analogous to the Vedas. And all four Vedas, Smriti, Purana, and Dharma, all the four. Here he does not mean all Vedas. All four here means Vedas, Smriti, Purana, and Dharma Shastra, being authoritative, should not be rejected with sophistical reasoning. They all have to be, they should not be rejected. We should accept, respect, and try to understand them. So, that's why when you're reading Sattvic Purana, these are all the things that we are supposed to read. So Dharma Shastra, for example, is Sattvic Purana. Maybe. I don't. Vedah Chikitsitam. Idihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Samopa Brahmayet Vibhetyalpa. This is quote again. Oh, thank God. The second one I didn't read. So that was the first one. Second quote is Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Samuva Brahmayet Vibhetyalpa Suta Vedo Mamayam Prahirishyati. By Itihasas and Puranas, one should supplement the understanding of the Veda. If the Veda is approached with little listening experience, it will strike one with an enemy. like an enemy. How true it is, no? See, previous to this, he is saying you should read Puranas like Bhagavatam, for example. For us, Bhagavatam and Ramayana are very close to us. But you have to read and understand that, otherwise, all Upanishadic statement will look like an enemy to us. Will it make sense to us? Unless we make our heart soft and gentle and pliable and try to become as sattvic as possible. In other words, one who has no that softness of heart, they might make intellectual sense, or for others, they look like enemy. It is from Mahabharata.
You got it from where?
Yeah, it is there in our English translation, so it was easy for me.
Okay, good. Very good. Would you mind sending me your notes?
Yeah, I'll send.
I
I was
want to go
thinking.
through this sloka little more
Yeah.
detail.
I want to use this for my Bhagavatam class, I was thinking.
Good.
What Mahabharata is saying. And then, next quote is, Chidevatma Jaganmityetyatra Paryavasanata. It is easier for me to read the sloka, which is Panchadashi. Chidevatma Jaganmityetyatra Paryavasanataha Nidithyasana Vikshepo Ned Idahasadi Pihi Bhavet. When the self is known to be pure consciousness and the world is seen as Jagan Mithya, is seen as unreal, ultimately there will be no disturbance in deep contemplation. In Nidityasanam, you won't get disturbed once the self is known as pure consciousness. How? Due to Idihasas and other teachings. So, importance of Itihasas. Actually, I should put the title as Importance of Itihasa and Purana here. So, he is telling, in Panchadashi itself, he is telling about the importance of Itihasa and Purana. That is next quote. Then, that's all I can. One more is there. Tathacha sattvikopasaya sattvam tato pravartate. Dharma pravartate. Agamopa prajadeshaha kala karmaja janmaja. Dhyanam mantrota samskaro. Dasyaite gunahetavaha. So that is from Bhagavatam. So he has taken the second line of 13th chapter of Dashamaskandha and third and the fourth sloka of the same chapter. So, Sattvika Upasaya Sattvam Tado Dharma Pravartate. By cultivating sattvic practices, sattva increases, and from that enhanced sattva, dharma naturally arises and becomes active. Tataha dharma pravartate. When sattvic nature is developed, dharmic nature comes from that. Then agamopaha prajadeshaha kalaha karmacha janmacha dhyanam mandrodham samskaro dashaite gunahetavaha. The word meaning is scriptures, agama, natural forces, papaha, the people around, prajaha, place, desha, time, kala, one's own actions, karma, birth, janma. All these determine or influence the course of life and worldly events. All these scriptures, anyway, all the rest we have no control, excepting scriptures and one's own actions that we can control. So that determine influence in course of our life. As from Bhagavatam. Iti Srimad Bhagavate.
Very nice.
Oh, I have done the next one also. Next one is very small. Oh, I went past the time. Sorry. Do you think I can finish off? It is very, very small. Or I will leave it.
Leave it up to the Jyotiji.
Okay.
If she is in a hurry, then we will wait.
So Shankari Amma has just showed up at my door. She came early for lunch bhiksha, so I told her just wait, but I don't want her to
Your
wait
power.
too long.
We'll wind up. We'll wind up. Okay.
So
All
you
right.
can borrow some time from your husband next time.
Oh, he has to do next,
Right.
Oh, yeah. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. 1 second, Jyotiji. Yeah, Shivaji will not be able to do next week. He is coming on Thursday night only.
Okay. So
I
Jyotiji will
think
do it, or she want to skip next Thursday?
I can do instead.
Okay.
Okay. So Jyotiji will do from here. Okay. Hari Om.
Hari Om. So you have 10 up to 72, right? 71.
Correct. I have written it here also. Jyotiji will do from 372.
Okay. Which if you don't mind sending me your notes for me.
I will send and I will also remind the number we have to do.
Okay. Good.
Okay, Hari Om.
Hari Om.